Sudha ma'am, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Share option vandha ungalku?
Vandirukku.
Okay. Good morning all. Today on behalf of this EPG Pathashala and Consortium for Educational Communication conducted by Faculty of Yoga Sciences Therapy, Meenakshi Academy of Higher Education and Research, we have resource person R Sudha ma'am to conduct this webinar, and the topic is Yoga Reconditioning of Psychophysiological Mechanism. We welcome you ma'am, and over to you ma'am. Screen share ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನು.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see your desktop. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well.
Yes. Can I start?
Yeah, you can start.
I have you present here. I have to my Guru Sri, who initiated my practice, and all my teachers. My humble salutation to my professor, Dr. Ilangovan sir, for giving me this opportunity to interact with you. This is Sudha. Sir have completed MPhil under his guidance, and I've started my practice in 1997 after my higher secondary with teacher certificate course in yoga. So I'm involving past 22 years. More than 22 years. I started teaching from 1999. Now I'm the PhD scholar of Annamala University, Faculty of Yoga. So this is what I want to say about me. So today we're going to
Sudha ma'am, உங்க வாய்ஸ்ல கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ் இருக்கு மேம். அந்த ஹெட்ஃபோன்ஸ் ஸ்பீக்கரை கொஞ்சம் அட்ஜஸ்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா?
Is it okay now? Is it okay?
Now it is good. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I was holding. Now I left it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay?
It is clear now. Yeah.
Okay. So today we are going to see yoga as reconditioning of psychophysiological mechanism. Before that, we'll see what is yoga. Yoga. The word yoga means union. You all from Department of Yoga, you all know basics integration, which means you can integrate which already disintegrated. Is it not? That is the concept. Here we are going to see. As per Vyasa's explanation, the authentic explanation of Vyasa of Yoga Sutra, yoga means samadhi. Yoga means samadhi. put together as one whole. Or you can take another meaning also, homeostatic. If you deal with physiologically, homeostatic mechanism in both body and mind. So put together as one, you can take traditional meaning as well as physiological meaning. If you consider as physiologically homeostatic mechanism in both body and mind, stabilized psychophysiological mechanism. Again, yoga actually gives, again, it's a harmony. It has been understood as a system of training for an individual advancement. Yoga, it brings harmony in our body, mind, and soul. This is the ultimate concept of yoga. If you consider, if you take yoga as yukti, to devise ways and means to help the body and mind maintain state of balance or regain quickly, which means it shows we are disintegrated. We are. So you can take the another, if you take Hatha Yoga Pratipika meaning means Sahaja. Sahaja means natural. You're becoming, we have to become natural, which means as become. These are the body's manifestation. Everything is the, even the evolution also manifestation of Brahman. The concept of yoga. So we also Brahman. We have to identify, we have to realize the Brahman, and we should become Brahman from the manifestation. It's a concept. So we are going to completely, we are not going to deal with spiritual meaning. We are going to deal with scientific meanings. So we'll consider yukti to devise ways and means to help the body and mind maintain state of balance or regain quickly. So which means yoga is the way. Yoga is the way. Yoga is the practice to regain quickly to our natural state. To our natural state. Clear? You can take yoga, which means the practice also yoga, the final goal also yoga, the achievement also yoga, the practice also yoga, the final goal, which means the samadhi. Samadhi also yoga. Now, what is disintegration? Vikshepa. I think you have studied in Yoga Sutras, obstacles. Vikshepas, 9 vikshepas, and 4 sahabhavas. Vikshepas, the psychophysiological disturbance due to external and internal stimuli, whether it is mechanical, chemical, electrical, biological, or psychological. So, psychophysiological disturbance due to external and internal stimuli. It can be by external, it can be by internal also. This will obstacle our goal, our ultimate realization, self-realization. So we have to overcome. How? When Patanjali has given for this also, he actually Patanjali follow the concept. He has given the first. He has given the goal. What is our goal? He has given the first. That's what he kept the samadhi as the first pada of Yoga Sutra. He has given the goal. So what are the obstacles we meet when we achieve that? So what are the ways to adopt, to gain, to achieve samadhi? So what is the means given after the goal? Again, Vikshapa means psychophysiological disturbance due to external and internal stimuli. That can be by mechanical, it can be by chemical, or metabolism, and electrical impulses. It can be nose impulses. It can be biological or psychological also. Anything. Our thought process. Vyadi is the one of the Shipa. So to put off, to disconnect. I hope seeing what is, so both are contraindicated. See, samadhi means put together, vyadi means put out. Got it? As one whole. So if we have this vyadi, we cannot achieve our goal, definitely. So we have to overcome this. So what are the diseases? Acute diseases and chronic diseases. Acute diseases are temporary disturbances. Failure of part of the body meet the offending factor adequately. So the remedy immediately is attending the physician. See, during the acute condition, you should not apply any yogic practices. You should not apply any yogic therapy. When you have acute condition, for example, if you're getting bleeding, if you're getting any wheezing problem, if you're getting the palpitation, these are all acute condition. When you have acute condition, you cannot do any yogic practices. You cannot apply any yogic. So immediately you should attend the physician. It's a diabetes. Even hypertension, like any chronic disease, of adaptation. For this, you can give some yogic practices. So the concept here is when you have acute condition, when you have acute disease, so you cannot apply yogic practices in that condition, the particular time. Chronic diseases. Why chronic diseases happens? Faulty circulation of blood and lymph leading to chronic congestion and stagnation of waste products in certain regions. From here, you can get many techniques. As remedy, according to your knowledge, you use your knowledge. Circulation of faulty circulation of blood. You can regulate the circulation of blood, no, by practice of asanas. Not only asanas, some other practices also, even pranayamas, even mudras. Stagnation, you can remove by kriyas. Faulty system of neuromuscular and neuroglandular reactions, particularly you can apply bandhas and mudras here. That we are going to see how it is physiologically changing. So Vyadi we can divide into two, acute and chronic. If you consider Vyadi has physiological entirety, you can divide into acute and chronic. In acute condition, you cannot apply any yogic practices. In acute condition, which means acute condition means you cannot do any day-to-day life activity. That condition, don't try any yogic practices. We cannot apply. When it is in chronic condition, you can try these techniques. When you are able to do the day-to-day life activities, you can apply all this. Clear? Now, psychophysiological disturbances results in distress, depression, interfere with tonic rhythm of muscles and vessels, disturbance of respiration, all are sahabolas. Vikshepa sahabolas. Dukkha, dharmasya, nami jayatva, swasa prashwasa. When you have vyadhi, when you have obstacles, it will result in distress, depression, interfere with tone rhythm of muscles. You cannot. Your body will not be under your control. It's like shivering. Disturbance of respiration. It's only like not only shivering. You have tremors also. You can take it. Disturbance of respiration, swasa and prashwasa, direct breathing. Even breathing also not in your control when you have psychophysiological disturbances. If you take as the pain. Kleshas, you know, avidya, abhinivesha. So we are not going to deal with the traditionally, and also we cannot avoid the traditional concepts somehow. So chronic diseases results, even the disease itself results how the remedy through yoga. Yogic attitude towards diseases. Fortify one's own self rather than wasting time eradicating offending factors. 45, you have to be strong enough. You have to be strong enough. You have to be very strong enough rather than wasting time eradicating offending factors. Strengthening inherent defensive mechanism of body and mind. It's a concept here. The idea here is you have to be strong enough to meet all the offendings instead of finding the offendings and eradicating. So which means, so you can compare with the current situation. COVID also you can take it as, you should have that much willpower and immune power to protect yourself. If one go through such forest like diseases, it would be foolish to remove the thorns one by one and then move forward. It would be wiser and easier to wear a pair of good shoes to protect one's feet. The concept here is you have to protect yourself by strengthening your inherent defensive mechanism instead of finding the offenders which affects you. Whatever it comes, you can protect yourself from that. To be armored or well prepared yourself. The concept here, the yogic attitude is to be armored and well prepared. The positive health, it does not mean ability to work somehow. It does not mean ability to work somehow. but a capacity which does not allow a person to be sloth or lazy. Jnana and alasya. You should not feel tired. Not completing the work. You should be the end, till the end, you should be highly energetic. You should have the capacity. So that is only positive health. Here the concept is you should have that immune power, not only immune power, you should all the maximum efficiency you should have. You should gain through the yogic practices. You should gain. For example, if you consider, if you take the lungs, means you should be able, since you, if you are practicing pranayama, means you can use the maximum capacity of lungs rather than the normal people. So the oxygen and the cells have received the oxygen, so all the cells reactive. Is it? So even the stagnation removed. The, see, you should know one more thing. Lungs are maximum percentage of elimination part. So we are 24 hours, we are exhaling. I'm just saying the only one system. It applies for all the internal organs. It applies not only for the lungs, it applies all the internal organs. When you practice yoga, all the internal organs are receiving surplus blood and oxygen. When there is a plenty of circulation, the energy will be gained. So you can ultimately your defensive mechanism will be very efficient. So again, the concept here is the yogic is a. You can take one more thing also. It is a highly preventive. See, Patanjali did not say yoga is therapy. Patanjali did not say yoga is therapy. It is not therapy. And nowadays we are using only for fitness and therapy. Not we. Many of those are not in field also. They consider only it is only for fitness. It's only for therapy. That's not like that. We are beyond this. We are beyond the normal. We have that much strength. We have that much power, even mentally also. We have to identify. We should achieve that. That is called samadhi. So we have to move beyond the human level to godliness. That's the purpose. We are Brahman. We should identify the Brahman, which means we should able to avoid, detach our mind from the body disturbances. If you're involving, for example, I'm telling you, if you're involving with senses, means you'll enjoy the worldly life. You will enjoy the worldly life. You'll involve in the worldly life. You'll get more attachment. When you get more attachment, we have the interest to have enjoy the sensual pleasures. Automatically, simultaneously, you have the fear of losing also. Fear of losing also, is it not? So in this fear of losing will not allow you to reach the goal of highest potentiality. So repeatedly I'm telling you, we have to detach our mental state from the body, means body should not disturb the mental state. So which means you have to maintain the body. Body is just an instrument. Body is just an instrument. You just consider body as a vehicle. Body as a vehicle. If you're purchasing a car, means how will you maintain? How will you maintain? You will maintain in a proper condition. Because you have to travel in this. So you have to consider your body as a vehicle. You have to maintain in proper condition to travel in this life journey. Your Atman traveling. Clear? That is a concept. But if the vehicle is improper, it has some problem, is you cannot. You'll engage with in adjusting or correcting or repairing your vehicles. It will not allow you to reach. So body also important at the same time, not only body is important. So you have to maintain like a vehicle. It's a concept here. Clear? Body, mind, intellect modification. The yoga gives such a way: internal body, mind, intellect modification. Yama, niyama, pratibhakana, prasana.
Voice break ainde irukudhu ma'am.
1 second.
And there is some disturbances background also.
Yeah, 1 second. 1 second.
Sudha ma'am, are you speaking? Sudha ma'am, பேசிட்டு இருக்கிறீங்களா? எங்களுக்கு கேட்கல.
Ma'am, no. I actually kept mute. Now,
okay.
Now
Yeah.
am I clear?
Yes.
Sorry.
And this is going to end in another 7 minutes. We'll reconnect once again once this locks off. Okay ma'am? இது இன்னொரு 7 minutes இருக்குது.
Yeah, okay.
அதுக்கப்புறம் reconnect பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen. Yeah. உங்க voice the break ஆயிண்டே இருக்கு. Voice the break ஆயிண்டே இருக்கு.
Ma'am, here net current off.
ரொம்பவே voice break ஆகுது.
ஆஹா. Yama, Niyama, Pratibhaksha Bhavana, Chitta Prasadana, Pranava Sadhana. These are attitudinal training. Yama, observing course regarding relationship with society and intellectual acceptance. A Niyama, code of conduct, personal behavior. And Pratibhaksha Bhavana, opposite way. Ma'am, is it okay now? Breaking?
Still breaking ma'am.
Still breaking.
கேக்குது ஆனா நடுவுல பிரேக் ஆயிண்டே இருக்கு.
Pranava sadhana. It's a own chanting. Various mechanism and homeostasis happens through this. Say Yama, Ahimsa, Satya, Steya, Brahmacharya, Aprikrita, all 5 are observing codes regarding relations with the society And intellectual harmonious living means even you should have the harmony with the society also. For that, Patanjali has given 5 restrictions. So when we follow this yama, we can live harmoniously in the society, which will not affect our mental states. Also, niyama, code of conduct, personal behavior, we should follow some observance. We should maintain and some observance in our personal life. Sauka, Santosha, Tapaswatyaya Ishvara Pranidhana. All. Now, Pratyapaksha Bhavana is opposite way of thinking oppositely. So this concept apply only for when we have negative tendencies, when we have negative thoughts, when we have when we feel some laziness, when we feel some laziness mental. So in that we think way. So in Patanjali's concept, Pratyapaksha Bhavana. For example, if you are walking, so you might even now also we can the same situation we can consider. We are threatened or we are prone. We may not. There are some possibilities. So due to Corona, so we can consider we are protected from that because we have such a very good immune system. So we will not be affected by Corona. Definitely. If you think in this way, this again will strengthen the mental activities. Not only it will really, actually both are vice versa, body and mind. That also we are going to see. So chitta prasadana, attitude towards different people, friendship, sympathy, happiness. So you have to be friendly, happy people. So those who are sorrow, you have to be sympathy to the people. Those who are in sorrow, you should be happy. It goes back. Pranava sadhana, the home chanting synchronize our body. Home chanting, so the sound, pranadana, home chanting synchronizes our body. If you study Hatyoka Pratipika Nadana Sultana, the sound of body, not only the body, universal. So it actually again the vibration, that is the concept. Again, the sound, the vibration is the symbolic of Nataraja. It is always there. If there is no vibration, means there is no evolution. It's a concept. So when you chant Om, in synchronize your body and mind. Om chanting. For example, last sound for your lower body, your navel region. You can feel the vibration in your navel region. When you chant Woo, you can feel the vibration in your chest region. When you chant Im, you can feel the vibration in your head and synchronize your body totally. Also your mind. Because you are concentrating on your body. You are living in present. Now, asanas. If you consider as asanas. So, is it going to finish now? Sridevi ma'am? Sridevi ma'am?
In another 1 minute, it is going to end. We will connect once again, please.
Okay. Asanas. So, we'll start with the next session. So, we recap once what we have seen. Yogic attitude towards diseases, 45 months oneself rather than the waste time eradicating offending factors. If one go through such for us, it would be foolish to remove the drones one by one. It's wiser is wearing a shoes. to be armored or well prepared yourself. The positive health is not feeling laziness, not feeling laziness. You should have the capacity to do the things till the end. You should be energized. That is a positive health. Here the idea through yoga is internal body, mind, intellect modification through yogic practices. So internal body, mind, intellect modification through yogic practices, because yoga deals with your body, yoga deals with your mind, yoga deals in your intellect, yoga also deals with your soul. The soul, ultimate. Yeah, yes, please.